Cradle, Dogs of Fount, Chapter 5. At this point of the trek, Nate felt like sitting down and getting philosophical. What is the purpose of war? Do I really care about my political alignment? What is the point of being right? He laughed to himself and felt the nanomaterial still bonding to the point where Craig cracked his skull. The intel he and Alonzo got from the arms officer suggested that a weird group signed out terrain tools and about 20 automatics and set out for the northwest swamplands. Nate thought this made sense because a signal booster would be hidden in the constant fog of the swamp, from the satellites at least, and it was also common for FaithNet to use bioenergy to be efficient and stealthy. The swamp gas could power a whole array of signal boosters if the tech was good enough. Nate, it was Brent Wick. He was a lanky guy who always chewed gum. He had balls, and that's part of the reason Nate brought him along. Yeah? Scanners ain't picking up nothing. Either no one is around for 2 miles or the swamp is cloaking them, Brent explained. Either way, we have to verify the area is clear, Nate answered. Verify? Brent laughed. Oh yeah, forgot you were a teacher. Teach me some more words sometime. I'll teach you how to keep a man when we get back to base. The whole squad laughed. Quiet, guys. Might not be alone. The swamp had a radius of 2 miles, but about a fourth of that was only possible to reach on foot. All the same, the squad had a day's work ahead of them. They set up camp at 1 a.m. They found no signal boosters or any traders. Nate was smoking a cigarette while sitting on top of his red-down sleeping bag. His camp light in his tent was dim so that he could see just beyond the entrance. He brought up his screen inside. He decided to look at a photo he took with Heather after the raid on the Indian supply drop in Atlas. She was dirty and hot. He realized he hadn't understood how lucky he was. Nate heard a safety click off and he lunged for his pistol in the corner. It was too late. A swarthy soldier was kneeling in Nate's tent with his gun trained on him. He held up a finger to his lips and shushed Nate. Who are you, a traitor? Nate asked. That's what I want you to think. What we want you to think. We're on the same side, the mysterious soldier said, with shadows covering the left side of his face. He pulled up his sleeve to reveal a brand in the shape of an arrowhead. You're an apprentice? Nate asked and started to relax. An apprentice is a chief in training, and what caused Nate to trust him now is that those men are extremely vetted. Yeah, that's what the brand means, he answered. I can't tell you my name. I'm in too deep. That sounds like an understatement. Shut up and listen. I don't have long. You need to take your men out of here now if you want to see sunrise. Shh. Don't ask me how I know, but you need to take the jobs Hobbs offered you. I'll meet you in Fount, and then I'll let you know everything. The war is a lot bigger than anyone in Philly knows. I trust you because I've been watching you since that day you got out the silo. Nate hadn't thought about that day in a couple of years. If this guy knew about that, he probably knew Nate a lot more than he was comfortable with. The signal boosters are on the beach in the dense fog a half a mile southeast. Don't bother with it now. Send another team. Now, what I'm about to ask you is serious and you have to say yes. The mystery soldier turned on his body cam and lunged at Nate, stabbing him in the side of his abdomen. Nate screamed and headbutted the soldier in the jaw, took out his gun and fired, missing the soldier as he got out and away from the tent. The shot woke up Nate's squad and gunfire crackled for about a good 15 seconds. The apprentice told Nate he'd make it out alive, and Nate honestly hoped he did.